the University of Alabama and its epic fails and its epic losses to non-SEC teams and SEC teams. And I also want to remind you guys that basically, the Big 12, I'm a Big 12 fan. Mizzou and Texas A&M came into the SEC back, 2012? With Big 12 recruits in it. Those were Big 12 people, Big 12 recruits. Came in and destroyed the University of Alabama the first year they were in there. So this is a reminder to all you Alabama fans that your team isn't all that. And I want you to understand that. I want you to respect that. And you guys are not that great.
And you just have to be careful when you're talking about Alabama fans, right? Because they're just so overly sensitive about everything. I mean, they're the most easily triggered fan base on the planet. I mean, last year I had these guys running circles around them own selves just by using the word average a couple of times during the season when I mentioned Alabama, and it was just unbelievable. And so you just have to be careful. And the thing is, you can't really talk about what it is I wanted to talk about with Alabama fans and how they're acting with their quarterback situation without using the word injury. If you were going to talk, because that was sort of the whole point of the video I wanted to make. It was like a trash talk video about how Alabama fans are overreacting and honestly just making things up about other teams purposely trying to injure their quarterback, which is ridiculous. But the thing is, the Alabama fans would watch that trash talk video if I made it and hear the word Alabama quarterback and injury, and immediately they're 60 miles an hour with type. And let's be real, Alabama fans, the holidays are coming up. This is a tough time for Alabama fans for obvious reasons. And I just, do I really want to make this trash talk video about Alabama fans during the time of the year where they're already literally hanging by a thread emotionally? What really pisses me off about this situation with Alabama fans, and honestly, I don't even think pissed off is the right word. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. As a college football fan, it makes me sad to see an entire fan base worth of people on their knees for no reason, crying into their Cheerios day in and day out about a bunch of BS that is not even happening. Dirty hits on Tua? No! Listen! People are tackling him! That's it! That's it! You have about a 2-foot window where you're allowed to hit quarterbacks in college football. Below the neck and above the knee, okay? So, a Mississippi State player hitting Tua in the thigh is a perfectly legal hit, okay? I don't know what Alabama fans want. This pineapple runs around like a drunk coconut, and people are gonna hit him. It's just gonna happen, okay? This isn't flag football or two-hand touch. Just because you finally have a quarterback who could complete a pass doesn't mean the rest of college football has to bow down and take a hands-off approach to this guy. This pineapple. It's the opposing defense's job to try to split this pineapple's coconut. And that's what they're doing. And Alabama fans are bitching and moaning and crying and holding candlelight vigils and meeting up at random places in town for giant hug rallies so they can cry about how other teams are being mean to Tua Tagovailoa. They're being mean to Tua, woo! Bama! I mean, get this guy a skirt, this Tua. Bama! Get this guy a skirt. Bama! A hula skirt. Bama!
It is the first time Ole Miss has ever...
He's not injured, Lou. He's not even injured, Lou. Hey, what's the name of that tent they keep on sidelines in college football now? That players sometimes go into. What's that called? Injury tent! This pineapple, how many? This dude has been in the injury tent more times in any one game this season than most college football players in their entire career. This guy lives in the injury tent, this pineapple tour.
Coming out of the end zone with a football for Ohio State is Tyrus Powell.
This is why Alabama scores so fast. So Tua can hurry up and get in that damn injury tent.
Ohio State defeats.
What's going on in that injury tent? Gumps? I mean, what's really going on in that injury tent? That this Tua Pineapple's got to run into that thing every single time he comes off the field.
Underthrown and intercepted by Tony Bridges, and that, as Hooker hits the deck after the throw, could do it. Chance. Liggins straight ahead, not going to get it. Running in short of the 30-yard line, so the clock stops with 31 seconds to go. Coker leaves it, and it's incomplete, and that'll do it. Webster and Moore converged on the coverage, and the Ole Miss Rebels are going to beat Bama in back-to-back years, and for the first time in Tuscaloosa since 1988. Be the final play of the college season, perhaps, if Clemson gets a touchdown to win it. Bama can hold them out. It's a field goal attempt for overtime. Watson, touchdown! Renfro. Little man makes another enormous play. 1 second remaining.
He comes out, everything's fine. What's really going on in that injury tent, Gumps? I have an idea what's going on, and Nick Saban ought to be ashamed of himself. Nick Saban ought to be absolutely ashamed of himself.
Receptions against Alabama. They'll talk about that play in the Clemson Nation forever.
The touchdown here to potentially win it. The 2 for the night, 2 last year, and maybe the best tackle that he's ever had in his life after Ryan Anderson had a sack and a fumble recovery for a potential touchdown.
Great point.